Sorry, sir, but why the fuck did you choose me as the gimp? Am I the expendable candidate?
No, you don't talk to me like that. You have a complaint, you come here and you whisper it in my ear. Now, I know how much you like the art, Johnny boy, so I thought that'd look good on your wall.
Now that must have been expensive.
As it happens, it did cost a very wealthy Russian an arm and a leg.
On the 40 metres, and I'm making solid progress. But I just wondered if I could get a few bits of advice and some tips. How do you land, exactly?
No, Zed! Come on, no, they're our folk.
Welcome home.
The little pug that Eggsy was keeping, isn't its name a joke on Justin Bieber? Oh, because he's JB. Oh, I see.
Could be.
Is that someone saying that Justin Bieber looks like a pug?
I'm not saying that.
Justin Bieber doesn't look like a pug. Once Eggsy puts on his fancy suit, he turns from some hip-hop style dawdler into a rich gentleman. We have to go feeling good with him. I'm just very pleased that anyone would ever describe me as hip-hop. What with me being a little sort of boy from Wales, I'm quite pleased that I could be
considered hip-hop dawdler.
A hip-hop dawdler.
That's how you would describe it.
That classic hip-hop style, hip-hop dawdler.
Mark Strong has been acting in minor roles but attracting lots of fans since Rock and Roller. That's really great. I mean, fans is always a good thing, and I'm glad that everybody's happy with what I'm doing. So thank you.
Archie, you were in Rock and Roller, wasn't it?
Archie in Rock and Roller.
Yeah, we're great in that.
There's a few of them now. I've been around a while. That's the thing.
Edgerton is so handsome that I can't stop fantasising about him.
Well, what can you say about
Well, thank you very much. I hope I live up to all your expectations in a fantasy, because I certainly don't in real life.
Oh, you're being humble now.
At first I thought Eggsy was going to make a couple with Roxy, then I thought, well, it might better be Harry. But wait, Harry died. It should be a couple with Gazelle this time. But at last it turned out to be Princess Tildy. How come? That was a sort of stream of consciousness, wasn't it, really? That was just sort of someone thinking out loud. Yeah. I think the princess is obviously very beautiful and very lovely and funny, and he cares a great deal about her. And there may be some other reasons as well why he digs her, but probably not suitable to talk about right now.
Before the movie ending, I thought Merlin is a traitor, just because his face always makes me think of villains.
See, now, is that because you played lots of villains or because she thinks you have a villainous face?
I think a bit of both, don't you?
A combo?
Yeah, although... Yeah, maybe it's because I've been lots of villains and it's hard for her to think of Merlin as not being a villain, but he's not, he's a good guy.
He's lovely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure what female audiences are thinking this time, they're dreaming either to be adopted by Taron so that they can sleep with Colin Firth, or to be adopted by Colin Firth and sleep with Taron. Right. Those things are mutually exclusive, are they? Either you have to, in order to sleep with me, you have to be adopted by Colin Firth. It's quite strange, isn't it?
Yeah, weird.
Really weird, let's not go there. I don't like Eggsy after all he's been through. Probably because he gained one of the negative qualities of many agents, messy relationships. Well, yeah, I mean, Bond has had a sort of turbulent time with women, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
But the implication also is that has Harry had messy relationships in the
Well, I don't know. We don't know a great deal about Harry's relationships, do we? No. I wonder why that could be. Who knows?
Colin Firth and Mark Strong should stick together with each other and leave the young guy and the dog for me, please. So that's you. You're the young guy and the dog. So basically what you're saying is that me and Colin should get out of the picture so that you can get in for Taron and the dog. Well, okay, fair enough. I'll have a word with Colin, see how we get on. Kingsman, the Secret Service. Mark Strong has got the sexiest bear head in the world. Fantastic. How about that?
With that,
I mean, how is a bear head sexy? But, you know, thank you. That's very kind. Compliment pile, obviously.
Why listen to this one. Why does Taron look like a small man intoxicated by success in his suit?
Who knows?
Are they fans? Do they come under fans?
That's the insult pile. Coming from the Brothers Grimsby, the only barrage in my head when I watch this movie, why on earth would Mark Strong make this movie?
Ankle shattered, you'll need to carry me. Come on, get over my shoulder.
fair enough. It's a fair comment because it's very different from all the other films that I've ever made. But I'll tell you exactly why. Because working with Sacha Baron Cohen was an opportunity that I couldn't pass up. So that's a simple answer. It's this one. More insults.
All of the old actors in the cast have surprisingly long legs, which makes Eggsy look like the Hobbit, despite his 179cm height. It's all relative, isn't it? It is all relative. Can't believe Eggsy is a fan of Millwall. Tapped on dislike. I'm presuming that's because there is a kind of reputation that some Millwall fans have for being a little bit unruly. But I don't think that's all Millwall fans, so maybe we shouldn't tarnish them all with the same brush.
What a huge sacrifice Mark Strong made for this movie. It's too dirty for me to watch. So, have you watched it or not watched it? Because if you haven't watched it, how do you know I made a sacrifice? And if you have watched it, then that's a fib, isn't it? It's a little white lie you've told there, so you probably have watched it.
Edgerton has acted with Colin Firth, Hugh Jackman and Tom Hardy. Isn't that the dream of all girls?
Yes.
Certainly mine.
Yes.
Edgerton's acting is great. However, I only love Hugh Jackman.
That's the insult pile again.
We've slipped back into the insult pile here somewhere, haven't we?
Oh, Grimsby again, Brothers Grimsby. If I could manage to watch Mark Strong with a proper attitude for the first half of the movie, but stopping the rocket with an arsehole. I don't think I'll watch any of Mark Strong's films for a long time.
Worship boys of Grimsby. Together, forever.
Well, that's your prerogative, and you know, if you're unhappy about rockets and arseholes, there's not much I can do about it. But the fact is, if you don't watch Kingdom of the Golden Circle, you'll be missing out.
Edgerton gained weight for this movie and finally became a fat ball.
A fat ball.
A fat ball. I've never heard that term before, but thank you very much. Then Eddie the Eagle as well again here. This is Taron is so fat. How could he fly? That's lovely. Thank you. It's getting him
the compliments pile.
Yeah. It does seem to be getting a little bit worse as we go along this, isn't it?
Yeah. Another comment from the Brothers Grimsby. May I ask if Mark Strong uses real testicles or stage property? What do you think? I mean, why am I going to put my real testicles on film? It doesn't make any sense. So obviously they were a stage property.
When I saw Hugh Jackman raise Taron Egerton, I was confused if I was watching Dirty Dancing.
That's it. The most shattering physical and emotional experience of your life, and that's the noise you make?
It's in England, yeah.
Frankly, I'm just relieved that that's not. Didn't turn into something about Hugh Jackman struggling to lift me because of my weight. I think it was designed to be like the Dirty Dancing moment. It was a little bit of a nod of the head there. Thank you very much. Thank you. The height. This is more Eddie the Eagle, which is fun. The height difference between Edgerton and other male characters breaks my heart. Thank you very much. That's another little complex.
I'm just a child. I was like, WTF for the whole time. Please, Mark Strong, go back to your fancy drama stage. So I hear what you're saying, that Grimsby obviously did your head in. You want me to go back on stage, but if you're just a child, what are you watching the Brothers Grimsby for? It's not for children.
Okay. I admire the acting skills of Taron Egerton. He perfectly builds the image of a stubborn, rigid, and stupid guy. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's 3 years of drama school training for you. Egerton is so cute. He is a born idiot.
Nice.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
I think Mark Strong looks familiar to me ever since Kick-Ass, and this movie told me the answer. He's the villain in Despicable Me.
That's not
Well
you.
spotted. Obviously, I'm not the villain in Despicable Me, but I get where you're coming from.
I could get pregnant just by listening to Egerton sing.
I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. I'm feeling like a little kid.
That's lovely. This is more the end of the
That's what I
market
meant.
that I enjoy. Yeah, that's from a man. Comment from legend: Egerton is beautiful and sexy, like a woman of the gang boss. I don't know what that means, but that's all.
I think it's a compliment.
I think it's a compliment.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank
like
you.
a mole, like a gangster's mole, maybe.
But
The woman of the gang boss.
I put horses' heads in people's beds, 'cause I am the mole. You're all pregnant now, every single one of you.
Including the men. It's the movie with most M's in history. The horse face of Cumberbatch, pronounced Ma in Chinese, Mark Strong and Matthew Good. So that's true, there's a lot of M's in The Imitation Game. That's really obscure.
It's a lovely observation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Horse face of Cumberbatch, he's going to be pleased.
The laugh of Edgerton at the end is so crazy. It can scare you out of the bed if you set it as the wake-up bell. I do have a very, it's quite a jarring, horrid laugh I have in that movie. Comment from Legend. Edgerton has no acting skill. He is out of the play.
Yeah.
Well, that is tough.
You're out of it.
That's tough. That's
No
tough.
acting skills.
Zero acting skills.
Mark Strong with hair is not distinctive at all, like some random actor. Thanks very much. I perceive that to be a compliment, so thank you.
Comment from Kings with the Golden Circle. Eggsy looks is exactly the same as Harry. The outfit, the manner, the temperament, and in all ways, it is a perfect explanation. As after you leave, I become you. Hashtag power of love, hashtag. Hope they could make a couple out of Eggsy and Champ.
What, Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges.
That's just being silly now.
That's a bit, that's a
isn't it?
little, that's
Come
a
on.
little, yeah. it's a
If you
little
thought Tildy was old, how old's Jeff? He's got to be 70.
bit- Yeah.
That's just
That's
weird.
serious toy boy
That's
stuff,
weird.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Permission to blow these fuckers away!
Dark zone confirmed. Permission to fire.
Thank fuck for that!
Get your rocks off, get your rocks off, honey.
Thanks for those
Thank you,
amazing
thanks for those
insults.
Amazing. We're both now going to go and have a little bit of therapy.
Yeah. You're going to learn to act?
I've got to learn to
I've
act.
got to get some hair. Why do you get two and I only get one? Are we rationing the questions, are we? Another Grimsby. Have you got anything that isn't Brothers Grimsby? Can we talk about the golden circle, maybe? I just got up to two and now he's got three.
It's a sort of fan like. Oh, great! There's more. Lovely.
I'm still only on two.
This is three. There's three more of those. Lovely.